Happy New Year, guys. This is the first video for 2019. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. So if you're watching this video, you are blessed. You made it to another year, and at least we have that to be thankful for. And I am here with Miss Bella. And I know a lot of videos, I was watching a lot of channels and they've been doing their New Year's resolution and, what their plans are for their channels in this year. And I never really did that a whole lot, but I gave it some thought to this morning when I woke up. I actually woke up right after the new year came in. So I woke up in 2019. How about that? I woke up a year later. So anyway, and I was like, I actually had a dream. I dreamed about Gabby Gills. I dreamed about them coming alive or something. It was kind of weird. Anyway, but the dream kind of provoked my thoughts to thinking about, what I want to do with my channel as far as my hobby go. Many of you might remember me saying that originally this channel was actually created to support a blog that I used to do. And that blog I had going on for like at least 3 years, and I had a pretty nice following on that vlog. But when I got into this hobby, I kind of got out of the vlog thing. I was spending more time with the dolls and stuff, so I didn't write as much on the vlog. And so yeah, so anyway, but I was thinking, I missed that. That hobby that I had didn't cost me but maybe like $80 a year, because I had my own domain, and I had, I bought my site so that no one could use my name. And I actually, anyway, nevertheless, my point is, no need to get into all that. Sorry. My point is that I actually, it didn't cost me anything, and it was no drama, and I had a lot of interaction with other bloggers and stuff like that. So it was really a really good hobby that I had, and I would get up and I would write in that vlog every morning before work, just like I do with the dolls. And that's what happened. I was on that schedule, and I replaced it with the dolls. But being a collector in loving dolls has always been a part of me, just like writing. But this appealed to so many different sides of me, as far as the mother side, the doll collector side, the art side. I mean, so at one point I used to get so much more of a benefit out of this hobby. I know you guys are like, okay. But so I was sitting here and I was thinking, I need to get back into that. I think I was watching Pooh Bear's video, Pooh Bear 253, Holanda Hubert or whatever her channel name. I can't remember which one she has it showing as right now. But she was speaking on how she's saving up money, and she's like pay off her house. So she hasn't been buying like any dolls and stuff. And I'm like, man, I I can't say that I could have paid off my house by now, but I can say that I could have paid off my car by now. There's, you know, I don't have credit cards, so I do have, well, I have one credit card. It has like only a $300 limit, and it's paid off. There's nothing on there. There's no balance on there. So do you want, there you go. So yeah, so yeah, so anyway, so I was like, dang, you know, if I was still doing that other hobby and hadn't got so deep into this and collecting, I wonder how much money I would have actually saved. But nevertheless, I enjoyed the experience. I enjoyed the fun, and I decided that I don't know how this is going to turn, if it's going to be just for a week, you know, just like everybody's going to lose weight at the first of the year and all that stuff. That's another thing. My health, I'm going to try to work on that as well. I'm starting with taking out most sugars out of my diet. So a lot of that little stuff like that, but I don't know how long this is going to last, but my goal is to see if I can just be happy with the babies that I have. I think I'm going to go back to collecting like accessories and doing clothes shopping, you know, doing more clothes and stuff like that, and just not buying new baby after new baby, which I kind of slowed down. I haven't been doing that. I haven't done that in a long time. Like when I first started, I was buying baby after baby, but of course that was with reborns, which is a lot cheaper. The hobby just have gotten so expensive now, and with everything that has changed in my life, you know, it's really crazy and ludicrous for me to try to keep up. And I think that when your hobby becomes stressful, it's not serving its purpose. When I was very stressed at one point, my stress level was 2 notches from being the highest when they did the stress test on me. The doctor, first thing he asked me is, do I have a hobby? He said, you need a hobby. Well, at that time I had this hobby, but it was kind of at that point where it was kind of stressful. And so it kind of defeated the purpose. But when I had this hobby before, I was in, although I had went through a divorce and I've been in I was in another serious relationship, and the relationship just wasn't going where I wanted it to go. It was kind of weird and odd, and without going into details, I will say that I kind of like didn't really pay it any mind because I was so caught up in the hobby that I never spent time to focus on the fact that I had a failing relationship and I should have been somewhere being miserable and crying or something. Not, ooh, girl, you feel warm. Not being happy-go-lucky, but the hobby does that for me. It just relaxes me and makes me feel carefree when I'm, you know, doing my videos and when I'm taking photographs, and even when I'm not on camera and I'm dressing my babies and, you know, picking them up and kissing them on their foreheads and all that stuff. I'm actually not thinking about real life situations for that moment, and that just that little downtime helps, you know, the stress level. So with that being said, I don't know how many people actually follow me for new babies and stuff like that, but I am probably going to be slowing down big time on that. So, you know, it may be something that, you know, it might be something that may turn people off from my channel. And I know I've said that before, and a lot of people say no, they'll still follow. But in all actuality, I know that a lot of times the big sensation is, you know, seeing a lot of new box openings and stuff like that, because I like box openings. I really do. I love box opening, and I love changing videos and stuff like that. I also love a good chat. I've been actually enjoying Samara's Reborn, which she just joined this membership, and it has nothing to do with her joining this membership, but I actually just truly enjoy just the conversation. And that's another thing. I know I call this the shade room. I probably shouldn't call it that, but I'm gonna still do topics and talk about what's going on in the community as far as whatever, you know, I feel like talking about. But I'll probably do more conversation, more vlogging, more, it's gonna be a different feel. Some of you guys may really enjoy it, just taking a break away from everything. But most of all, I think I'm gonna do more videos in here, just simply because of the fact that I don't have to worry about, let me make sure first of all. You done? I just thought about it. I'm like, let me lean her up and make sure she got everything out. But what was I gonna say? Oh, but I also just really enjoy the fact that I don't have to worry about, like, you know, people trolling. You know, if somebody come in here and they thumbs down a video, or they leave a bad, you know, nasty comment towards me or whatever, and they're paying for the membership, you know, we're gonna know, like, you know what I mean, that it's one of us. It's different, and it feels a little bit of a sense of security being in just an all doll chat room. So I know the Gen Pop probably gonna be mad with me. I probably won't upload as much as I used to in the regular Gen Pop. I'll probably do a lot of my videos right in here this upcoming year, unless something changed with YouTube that makes me not want to do it in here like that. But I'm definitely going to continue to do videos in the Gen Pop, but it'll probably be like maybe, you know, one upload a week or something like that. I think majority of my videos will just be uploaded in here, where it's just all doll people. And just that way, you know, when I have my conversations, you know, I'm having it with you guys. If you guys go back and tell your friends and talk about it, or do videos about the topics that's in here and stuff like that, you know, that's on y'all. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm not saying that that's something that I want to be happening. But if it happened, oh well, I can't control that. But what I will say is that I just feel more comfortable just doing my videos in here. It cuts down on the drama, on the sensitive subjects and stuff like that. I just love her. And that's the other thing too. When I went this for the Christmas holiday, I spent that holiday with another doll collector. So, and while we were out, she has like a little thinner spot back here, and I'm always like brushing her hair down right there. But when I went out and we did that vacation, it was pretty cool because my friend held Bella. I wanted to call her Jelly Bean. She held Bella, and I had Puck pushing Puck in the stroller, And it was funny because Bella caught so much attention in her arms. And everybody really crowded around, you know, Bella. And even though when I said, oh, you know, and I showed Puck, and, you know, Puck is like my heart. So, and he's asleep. But they still, their attention just went straight to Bella still for the most part. And they would say, oh my gosh, you know, he looks real too. And, you know, they would say that he was cute and all this stuff. But Bella really like stole the show. Like, and every now and then, because I had Alex in the sling, every now and then when I pop Alex out, you know, there was an amazement there. But for the most part, Bella just, you know, stole the show. And I think we take for granted things that we already have because we're so busy chasing, you know, the more. We always want more. And I mean, she has some beautiful markings on her, and she's very beautifully painted, and she feels really nice. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, I gotta have the squishy tummy. I miss that, you know. But now I'm thinking to myself, like, I have babies that I absolutely adore. I have a nice combination going on with my babies. And I'm like, just take a moment and take a breath. And I need to work on some things personally with me, financially, and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know, yeah, I'm not saying I'm going to go out and start buying, you know, all this expensive name brand clothes and stuff like that. But just to, you know, cure my little itch every now and then, I'll go and buy them something new. Because, you know, when you buy the baby something new and you put them on new clothes and stuff like that, it kind of gives you that, it gives you like that, you get that bond with them, and you ooh and on and gush over them and stuff like that. So it gives you that feeling. But let me tell you, Bella has the most realistic weight, and she feels so good in your arms. And it's like, I'm not guaranteed to like every baby. I've done that before. I won't say which babies, but I will say that I have sold a baby to get another baby. And when that baby arrived, it wasn't the same feeling. It wasn't the same. I felt like I let go of the better baby and ended up with something that wasn't what I expected it to be. And that's the worst feeling. So I don't want to do that. So I'm very careful. I try to be very careful now not to do that. And I was just like, you know what? If I end up with, you know, a bunch of kids, you know, some people may view it as a lesser doll, but let me tell you, I have to save my money because I have a lot more responsibility with lot less income to do it with. And a lot of stuff that I want to do for Gabby this year, it's going to be very costly. I'm planning on putting her in gymnastics and all that stuff this year. So with all of that I have going on as a single parent, it's going to be costly, and I'm not going to, you know, I don't want to take away from her from my hobby. As well as Gabby loves traveling, and even though it's little small places here and there, like the whole Disney thing was really, she really enjoyed that more than any of her gifts. Like, we went in a store, and my friend, she would tell you, Gabby would play with the stuff and like it, and then I would say, you want that? You want that? And she'd be like, nope. Like, she was over it. She just wanted to see it. So for me, I want to be able to take her, you know, here and there in different places. And I'm planning on hopefully, you know, taking her to an island or something this year as well. So I have a lot of stuff that I want to do personally, and I'm not going to be able to accomplish that, you know, alongside with the dolls. Now, for those of you that can, please trust me, I'm not saying that you guys shouldn't be collecting, because, you know, it's the best feeling ever. And I'm telling you, Claire Taylor dolls is so worth it. There's other dolls out here that's so worth it. Lillian dolls are underrated. Her dolls are amazing. Especially when you can get that combination of Claire painting one of Lillian dolls, it's even better. But there are some people out there, like I think Vanessa Tressevin and stuff like that paints nice. It's a lot of people out here painting these kits really nice, or you know, other people sculpting and making other dolls that's really nice. I have been looking at some of Joanna K babies. I've heard, you know, that it's a hit and miss with her babies as far as the painting style go. In fact, someone told me that each baby is like night and day, like almost like it's a different painter painting each one of her babies. But nevertheless, I really like her little faces and babies. I've never owned one. I've only seen 2 in person. People don't tend to bring them out at doll shows or like private meetups. I haven't, you know. So yeah, so but yeah, so collecting is amazing when you can do it and you can afford it with a good conscience. This is just my New Year's resolution, my thoughts, and like I said, it could change, but for right now, that's where I'm at. So I am going to enjoy and love on my little sugar booger here. She's a little short, little fat, little baby. So yeah, so I don't think that her or Puck will go anywhere anytime soon. I know Puck won't for sure. I know I tossed and turned about possibly selling her just because I was like, well, maybe I'll get another one with even a squishier tummy. But because she's not like a brick inside, she's still, she curves right. I think it's Claire sculpting, honestly, because she just curves naturally into your arms without the midsection doing a lot of squishing, and then with the head flopping and all that stuff. I don't know. I think it's Claire sculpting more than anything that makes her more cuddly than the average baby. So that's that. And so yeah, it's been a long video, and I hope that you guys have positive thinking. I mean, you know, a lot of people like, oh, everybody start out like this and blah, blah, blah. Well, at least you're trying. At least you start out positive. Like what it would be like if everybody had a negative thought the first day of the new year. So at least we're trying. So, and I'm going to put, not just try, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put an effort to it of, you know, more positive thinking, more positive, you know, videos. I want to talk about people that's, you know, trying to build their channels and stuff like that. So I'm going to do that in the next video. Actually, really quick, I'm going to go ahead and talk about that. So stay tuned.